Hi boys and girls, it's Mr. Ball. Welcome to another day of learning. Oh my goodness, you guys are on day 7. You have been working so hard in all of your Caterpillar Camp lessons. And again, great job keeping up with these videos, logging in either to stream or watching on the cable channel or looking at the links that your teachers have given you. You've also been working through those M tools and your workspace pages. You guys, that's a lot in itself. Give yourself a pat on the back. I'm so proud of you and I want you to keep going. So today you're going to need your workspace book again, a pencil, and I'm going to be working with a different type of frame. But before we do that, let's look at our goal. So for day 7, we are counting by tens on a 100 frame. 100 frame? That's new. We've been talking about 10 frames so far in our camp. 100 frame. Okay, let's keep going. We are going to write any 2-digit number as tens and ones. So I hope you're starting to get those brains going and thinking about what are tens and ones, what could 100 frame be, and knowing that you're going to be writing out some numbers. Okay, so we have been using 10 frames, but today you'll learn a different frame, that 100 frame, one that we can use when we're thinking about numbers larger than 10 or 20. So I have a 100 frame here. What do you notice about the 100 frame? What are you wondering? It has way more than 10 squares, right? Our 10 frame only had 10. This has way more. Let's find out how many squares are in the first row. Can you count along with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I hear you? 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 squares in this first row. How do we know that? Right, because we counted it. But we see lots more rows here. Well, if this top row has 10, how many squares does this row have? Excellent, 10 squares. And what do you think this row has? Great job, it has 10 squares. How do you know that? We didn't even count them. Good job. The rows are all the same length. So if this top row has 10 and these rows are the same length, they start at the same point, they end at the same point, they must also have 10. So we know that this row has 10, this row has 10, and we've said that all of these rows have 10 because they're all the same length. And we know that we counted these first rows. I'm going to use my row or use my green strip to cover this row. This green strip represents 10, a row of 10. And if I have a row of 10 here and I add another row of 10, how many squares are covered so far? Well, I know I have 10 to begin with, and I added another row of 10, and 10 plus 10 equals 20. How many squares are in the next row? Excellent, 10 more. And how many are in all 3 of these rows combined? Let's do the math. 10 plus 10, this was our first 2 rows, plus another 10 that we have now added makes 30. Let's add another row of 10. Okay. 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 equals 40. 4 tens equals 40. Guess what we're going to add again? Another 10. I now have 5 tens. 10 plus 10 plus 10, 10 plus 10 equals 10, 10, 10, 10. So 5 tens is 50. Boys and girls, do you remember how to count by tens? Well, that's what we're doing here. 20. If I add another 10, 30. If I add another 10, 40. And I add another 10, 50. I'm going to add another 10. And now I have 60. 10 plus 10 makes 20. Plus 10, 30. Plus 10, 40. Plus 10, 50. Plus 10, 60. Plus 10, 70. Plus 10, 80. Plus 10, 90. Plus 10, 100. We have 100 squares in our 100 frame. How many squares are in each row? Excellent. There are 10 squares in each row. And how many rows did we say they were? Let's count our rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If we have 10 rows and 10 squares in each row, how many squares are there in all? 100. There are 100 squares here. Let's count by tens together. 10, 20, 30, I can't hear you, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. I'm going to write our counting by tens on our board. Once again, count for me by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. There were 100 squares in our 100 frame. Okay, how many stars do you think I can draw in 1 minute? 50? 78? Who said 3? I could draw more than that. 43? 61? Well, I'm going to time myself. Let's see how many stars I can draw in 1 minute. Are you guys ready? I'm going to use my blue marker. Get my drawing hand ready. I'm going to start my timer. And 1, 2. Oh my goodness. This is a lot. How much time? Oh, I still have more time. Lots of stars. Do you guys think you can beat me? I don't know. I'm gonna run out of space. What do I do? We'll go up here. Time. Let's see how many stars I was able to make in 1 minute. Can you see how many stars I did? Let's count them by 2s because there are so many stars here. I don't know if I want to count them individually. Let's pair them up. Remember, pairs are 2 and count them by 2s. We have 2, 4, 6. These 2 paired, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, and this little guy does not have a partner, so I made 39 stars. Who told me I could only do 3? Let's see. What about if I wanted to count my stars by 5s? I'm going to group them by 5s. Do you think I'm going to get the same number of 39? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 4. So I'm not going to group those just yet because I don't have enough to make 5. But now that I've grouped them, let's count by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and let's count these individually. 36, 37, 38, 39. I got 39 even when I counted them by 5s. What about if I count them by 10s? Remember in our 100 frame when we were counting by 10s? This group of 5 and this group of 5 can be combined to make a group of 10. This group of 5 and this group of 5 can also be combined to make a group of 10. And this 5 and this 5. Actually, let's make it a little bit easier to see. We'll say these bottom 2 5s make a 10, and 5 and 4 don't quite make a 10. So let's count these 10s. 10, 20, 30. I had 3 10s. I know this is 5, so 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. So you see, it doesn't matter if I count by 2s, 5s, or 10s, I still get the same answer, 39. Okay. I want you all 2. Turn to page 18 in your workspace page, in your workspace book. While you're turning there, I'm going to move our tens because we're going to do another activity. Okay, I've got my 100 frame here. I drew 39 stars in 1 minute, and I did it on my board. Not really organized, kind of, but I think I can do better. I've got my 100 frame here. You have your workspace book. Don't write just yet. You are going to see, can I beat 39? All right, I hope some of you are cheering me on. Let's get the timer. No cheating, I promise. I am going to get more than 39 stars in 1 minute. And tell me when to go. Are you sure you're ready for me to go? Okay, start. Phew, 10. Let's keep going. I'm still going. Who's counting my stars? How are you counting them? Are you counting as I draw? Are you counting by tens? I've got some time left. I have no idea how much time I have left. Hopefully the timer goes off soon. Or not. I think I can get up to 100. Oh, I thought I could get to 100. I think I got more than 39. Let's figure out how many stars I drew in 1 minute. Are you guys ready? So to figure out how many stars I drew in 1 minute, we are going to use my 10 strips. As I cover it, you're going to count with me. 1 row of 10 makes 10. 2 rows of 10, 20. 3 rows of 10, 30. 4 rows of 10, 40. 5 rows of 10, 50. Do I add another row of 10? Correct, I do not, because I did not complete this row. There is only 1 left over. So if I counted 10, 5 rows of 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 51 stars, which was way more than the 39 that I drew. What does my math problem look like? Our math equation, we know there are 5 tens and 1 1. And when we were counting 5 tens, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 5 tens represents 50 plus 1 represents 1, and 50 and 1 makes 51. So there are 51 stars. This goes back to what our goal was. Our goal was to write a 2-digit number as 10s and 1s. We saw that we had 5 tens and 1 1, and 5 tens and 1 1 makes 51. So we have written our number with 10s and 1s. Now for the fun part. You guys were thinking you were going to be able to draw more stars than me. In Workspace Book, turn to page 18 and we are going to see if you were up for the challenge. I'm going to start my timer, and when I say go, you are going to draw as many stars as you can. But wait, you have to wait until the timer starts, and when I say stop, you are going to stop. You can draw the stars however you want, but you want to draw them neatly, quickly, and organized in your rows. Are you ready? Thumbs up. Okay, and begin. Keep drawing. You're drawing stars. How's it going? Remember, only one star in each square. Organize your stars. 30 seconds left in your time. Are your arms getting tired yet? Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Stop. Pencils down. Okay, boys and girls, count how many tens you filled in. How many rows of 10? You guys drew a lot of stars. I'm hearing 4 10s and 2 1s. I'm hearing some people did 6 10s. How did you get 6 10s? I couldn't even get 6 10s. Okay. After you know how many 10s you have, at the bottom of your workspace page, there are blank 10s. How many 10s did you draw? Write that number. Mine would say there are 5 10s. How many 10s did you draw? And blank 1s. How many 1s did you draw? Okay, what does your problem look like? How many 10s? If you have 4 10s, that's 40. 5 10s, 50. 6 10s, that's 60. So how many 10s plus how many 1s equals what sum? So there are how many total? All right, boys and girls, keep on working on your stars, seeing if you can beat your original number. Practice writing those stars, counting them by 10s and 1s, and let your teacher know how many stars you drew. Maybe you can challenge her or your brother or sister. See you all soon. Bye.